Would you like to learn how to take the back from a single leg defense from this exact position? Then Brandon's gonna show you how to do it. So Brandon and I just got done recording a little module for one of my course that I already have. If you guys already have the Wrestling for Jiu-Jitsu course that I have on my website, then you'll get this stuff for free coming up. Or not free, but you already paid for it, but it'll be included with your membership. If you don't already have it and you're interested, you can check the links down below for more details. But when we were recording it, I wanted to get a module from him to record some of his best single leg stuff, and he showed a lot of really cool setups, finishes, and counters and defenses. And he showed this counter to a single leg that I thought was really cool. Because it's one of these things where we were talking about this, there's so many carryovers from wrestling and jiu-jitsu, and so this is a really cool wrestling technique. You can show kind of how you use it in wrestling with the cradle and everything else, but then we'll talk about how it works in jiu-jitsu, where you can basically counter the single leg and get to the back mount. So take it away, brother.
Cool. So what we're doing is one of my favorite single leg defenses. I did this a ton in practice and in matches. It's called cutting the corner. So this guy's gonna get into a mid-level single. So let's say a snap single, for example, here. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break his head position and get his head to the outside. From there, let's say I can't choke him for some reason, I'm gonna go ahead and grab his lat, and then I'm gonna step my foot to the side and grab his hamstring here. Boom. From there, I'm gonna start to sit him down, and then in wrestling, I wanna step over this back foot and start to cradle his head over, getting my foot to the ground and pinning him here. So that right there would be cutting the corner to a cradle. Now in jiu-jitsu, obviously, the cradle doesn't do anything, it means nothing. So this is how I do it in jiu-jitsu, same thing. I move the head to the outside, I grab the lat, I hop over the hip. I'm here, instead I just come here, and then the foot thing is big here, I'm coming back, I'm coming over. Kind of the same way you would finish a truck.
Yeah, you're kind of like towards the end of the truck position.
Yeah, exactly.
But I thought this was neat because I'm like, if you watch a lot of jiu-jitsu matches, like grab my leg, you'll see this a lot where guys are here and they're in this position and simply pushing off and then grabbing and dropping. I mean, that's not going to take that much. And when you're in a position where I am, where I'm getting pulled to the ground, as he's dropping, I mean, I guess if I really wanted to hold that single leg, I could. Mm-hmm. But man, I'd be worried about my head just like going. So I naturally want to lead, like kind of post out a little bit to make sure I don't on my form or whatever, so I don't lead with my neck. Yeah. And it puts me in a really bad position.
Yep, so I'll do it again. He got here, first thing, head out, here, sit, pull down, get the lock, can't lock, truck position, get the leg, come over. Just like that. That's a smooth one.
Yeah, let's do one step by step, because I'm sure someone's watching. What the shit? Do it again. So let's do it one more time. We'll do a step by step for him.
So step 1, get his head out. Step 2, grab the lat and then step over. Boom. From here, step 3, grab the hamstring and pull him here. Oh, another really big thing here, guys. You can't really see it too well, but I'm taking away his shoulder position. So his shoulder is not in my hip. For a good high crouch or like single leg, you want your shoulder in deep. His shoulder is already out, which is why this works so well. From here, instead of going to the cradle, I'm going to slip this bottom foot in and take this foot and put it onto my heel and go ahead and step, choke, hook, and then go ahead and do that.
That was an important detail. Let's show it from this angle so you can see, because as he's shifting to the side, he's opening up this gap for me to fall into. And that's where it really comes in, because if he just fell down straight, I would probably hold into the single leg. But because you're shifting, everything opens up, and I mean, I'm falling straight on the mat here.
Yep, so he's here, I get his head out, grab the lat, stepping here, right there, that's the detail.
Because now I'm like wide open to the mat.
So right here, he's in great position. When I step over and get the hamstring, I free his shoulder out. From there, I can go ahead and hook, get into that truck position, here, step, go ahead. But yeah, getting that shoulder free is super important. Because if you don't, even like specifically if it's just wrestling where you can't get choked, you're gonna be in great position to take them down if you have good shoulder position. You get the shoulder out the way, you have nothing.
Well, and it's a cool takedown or a cool counter, because a lot of times you get this mid-level thing in jiu-jitsu all the time where guys get that mid-level single, and again, sometimes the person's in good position, whatever, and again, if you can do that, boom, we can drop into this and go and really get them off balance. And again, that's kind of a neat counter that again isn't, because we were talking about this before the videos that we were recording. A lot of people in jiu-jitsu, they do a lot of power wrestling. I mean, it's like they're doing straight double legs and stuff like that, and they don't really know the subtleties of a lot of the angles that you can create with a lot of the different wrestling and stuff that's out there. And so I thought that was a neat one, because really you're not doing a lot of power on me. I'm holding the position, but really all you're doing is you're moving the head, making an angle, and out of position, and then from there it's very easy for you.
Yep, for sure.
Yeah.
Super easy.
So guys, if you have trouble defending the single legs, or you just want to try something, next time you're in the gym, put your leg out there, let them pick up the snatch single, and then drop into it and give that a try to take someone's back. And again, if you guys want to check out the single leg course, it's a part of a greater series that I've created already, but he'll have a section for single leg defenses and offenses. If you guys want to check that out, you can check the links down below. Brandon, thanks, brother.
Thank you.
I'll talk to you guys next time.